What up, chat? Testing 1 2 3. Okay, cool. That was quick. It's not what I wanted. I tried to parry and it still considered. I let go of R1. It still considered me pressing both at the same time. It's not good. Open new tab. Hey, ya Hadley. What up? How was your day, Hadley? Debating what to eat. I had chicken and rice. Chicken and white rice. My day was pretty good. I completely forgot I had a basketball game that I needed to do video for. So this isn't cool. So I did that, and it was a close game. And when it's a close game in the last quarter, you know, they foul each other and stuff to buy time and all that. I don't know if you don't know anything about basketball. And then it was such a close game that someone hit a shot and took the game to overtime. So then overtime's an additional, like, for high school, like regular season, overtime is 5 minutes, whereas like in tournaments it's only 2 minutes. So those 5 minutes become like an additional 20, 30 minutes because there's a lot more fouls. People are trying to buy time. It's really intense. So, I wanted to stream today. Completely forgot about that. So I was like, all right. I mean, I'll be home by like 9:30. Nope. Of course it goes overtime. Oh, get out of there. What's up, Anna? How's your day? I'm a sleepy boy. I gotta be in bed. I don't know why I started stream. It's gonna be short. I gotta be in bed. I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up at like 7 or 7:30. I just really wanted to play this. I had a lot of fun playing it last night. I'm sad that I'm not like... It's Elden Ring all over again. The biggest games keep coming out. My busiest time of year. And then like unexpected shit just keeps popping up. Ah, that water's crispy. Freya revealed the reason why these guys are attacking us is because she told them killing Kratos would end Finland. It's a pretty interesting factoid in the universe of this game. No! Legion on the left! Watch your right! Dude, look how much health a basic punch. That's so quick. Anyway, I still gotta order Christmas presents, but I spent too much money on other shit to like I still need to operate a business with some of the money, so I have to wait a week. I have to wait until the 7th to get all my money. So I'm wondering if 2.5 weeks is enough time to order everything I need to order. Legion on the left. Dude, look how much health that. It's so quick. Focus. I'm worried about my hands because the game works overtime when I was filming video. That hurts my hand even faster than doing photography. And tomorrow I'm shooting for like 6 hours. Come on, Kratos, get up! See, 8 to 1. That's 5 hours, right? Yeah. What am I doing to myself? And then I got 3 hours on Sunday, plus another 2-hour event I go to. You know? What, am I too quiet again, guys? You have an issue? Is me too clean? Fuck. When they level up, you can't block that hit. Damn. This is the run.
Wait. The shield that's blocking the entrance. It looks exactly like the one from Tyr's statue.
It's another piece of Tyr's likeness sent flying across the lake. Ended up lodged right into this building, apparently. All this must have been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.
Cool, dude. How convenient. Sick convenience, bro.
Doesn't look like you can brute force it.
Cool, cool, cool.
Good! That's the way!
Cool, 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 cool. Let me go back up there. Maybe I could push the shield downwards.
Kratos, I see something.
What do you see, darling?
With the shield in the way, it won't go any farther.
Freya's so smart, dude. Caught up on when you missed. Right now you did that, or you did that today, prior to stream. Today, nice. Okay, so to climb up, I need it in this position. But can I climb up any other way? Oh, I can still climb up. Okay. Will it work? Oh, yes. Yes, it will. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 6 Code Red Mountain Dew energy drinks? Holy shit. I can only find them at one gas station and one Walmart.
Could be useful.
Can't be easy. I'm free. Dumb bitch. Women, right?
Well done. Now we just need to open the gate.
Right? Right what? What are we talking about? Women, right? What about them? If I were a gate, how would I be open? If I were a gate. Yeah, were you a woman hater? That's crazy. That's wild, dude. Oh. Oh my god. It's that easy. It's that easy. Take it is. Take it easy. I need Freya to shoot one of these. Hardest puzzle. You wouldn't know dick
Perhaps
about puzzles.
this may help us.
Oh, why is she ruining it? Yes, I know that. I just discovered that. I just thought. God damn it. Oh my god. The camera shake. Hold
Well done.
on. Thanks,
Looks
Dora.
like you'll have to get through the gate faster.
It was not intentional.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I closed her out. Sick.
Together again. Mimir, does this look like an abandoned treasury to you?
Ah, it does.
It's Seagrin's family crest. Looks like a vault door to me. That key we found in another part of Seagrin's kingdom. Think it'll unlock it?
Not when it's broken in two.
Then let us find the other half.
What do you mean hardest puzzle? Look how quickly I solved it first try. You don't know shit about puzzles, Anna. Ainer. Ainer. Sleepy boy. Where's the third? I'm gonna get a kiddie pool, fill it up with water. I'm gonna make a sign that says, "Hello Twitch. This is a pool filled with water. Thus, I'm allowed to be in a bikini while working out, doing yoga, nearly butt naked next to it. Thank you for understanding." I think I'm gonna do that. What do you guys think? Nearly butt naked yoga. The reason why I bring this up is because that's actually a trend right now. To just have a kiddie pool filled up with water so that they could wear a bathing suit in their apartment and do yoga. It's getting out of control, man. These bitches. These entitled bitches think they're just standing up for themselves, when in reality they're just being fucking troublemakers. But that's what streaming is. You know, that reminds me, I watched this video about TikTok, and there's this like medical case of all these kids who developed Tourette's around the same time, and they all had the same tick saying something about like you're ugly or something like that. And then these psychiatric professionals couldn't figure out why all these people had the same tick, and they thought they were faking it, but the people's like their brainwaves were, when they did like an electrical scan of their brain, whatever it's called, they found that it was like pretty much entering the realm of Tourette's. So it's like, you'd unsub? Why? You get to see me in bikini. Anyway, so this video covers, I watched it earlier today. This video covers the psychiatrists were able to figure out everybody had the same tick that was like, you're ugly, and they traced it back to a TikToker who has millions of views. He's a guy who actually has Tourette's, and one of his ticks, one of his most frequent ticks is to say, you're ugly, right? And so then they told the patients, you don't have Tourette's, you're just watching this person, and like, because they're tying dopamine from watching TikToks, because TikTok is like quick videos and you get dopamine from just like swiping really quick and watching really quick shit. They basically were like, it's linked to their dopamine. So then they had them work on their like attention spans and stop focusing on short-term things. And then they told them, you don't have Tourette's. You learn this from watching TikTok, and you're not sick. You're fine, because they actually believed they were sick, and most of them recovered within a day. They no longer had Tourette's, and their brainwaves were basically back to baseline. That's pretty scary. I want to look into
Something
the...
else that's all about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offence to a critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatized instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say so.
I want to read those studies, because the video just covered what these psychiatrists found. I want to actually I actually want to read like their findings, because the theory of this is that TikTok is so tied into the dopaminergic system, and it incentivizes people to use shock value in order to go viral. It's so like YouTube has the ability to make things go viral. Like all the social media, one of the biggest like new things is that they have the ability to consistently create virality, right? Whereas something that was viral before the internet was like, it was earned, right? So like, we're hardwired to see these these viral things and like seek them out and pay attention to them. So like, you could say like a world news event, like the Twin Towers falling or something, is like, it's gonna be viral. Everybody's gonna know because the media was gonna cover it, right? And like, so this idea of virality was a lot more rare, and then social media made it more common, and it made it almost like formulaic. You could create viral things, right? Like, you can intentionally create viral things, and a lot of times it was like connected to people being shitheads. So what TikTok does is it eliminates substance, and it incentivizes trying to get attention, right? Because YouTube, you don't necessarily only focus on trying to get attention, right? That's a big part of it. You're fighting for people's attention on YouTube, but also a part of it is like, there's so much more like quality. There are so many more factors to YouTube, whereas TikTok, because it's such a short form, and you have people's attention for like 3 seconds before they swipe, you have to learn how to be viral. And a lot of times being viral is like doing stupid challenges that are like gonna explode because like no way this idiot's gonna do this. So then everybody tries to fulfill like this level of attention seeking, and as a result it fucks with the dopamine. And so part of the theory of like why this next generation is having more mental illnesses, like early onset of mental illnesses, is because they do not get dopamine from regular life. So like going to school is not going to give them dopamine. Like they have to be doing something exceptional to receive dopamine. And in an age where like it's easier to just bury yourself into your phone, right, rather than connect with people, they have to find connections. So they find communities like that guy with Tourette's, and they try to become part of communities via online where it's easier to be accepted rather than family, where like they can criticize you and be honest to you. And you mix that in with the quick dopamine firing, and it makes life bleak. It causes people to want attention consistently, and it causes them to have mental illness and adopt issues. Like it's kind of like a psychosomatic issues. If you don't know what that is, it's like if your hand hurts and you're like, it feels like it's broken, and you go to the doctor and they do x-rays and nothing's broken. They can't find anything to show that you should be feeling pain, but you feel crazy pain, right? And then that's tied into like phantom pains, where someone's missing an arm but they say their hand hurts. They're like, I feel like something, say I'm missing these fingers, my fingertips are hurting. Like I feel like a pain. My brain is intercepting some pains that should be around here, right? So those have been around, and that's like hardwired in our brains. Like that's something that could happen to anybody, having phantom pains and psychosomatic disorders where they fully believe that they have some sort of issue or pain. And it almost seems like TikTok has the algorithm to fuck with those systems in our brain because of the way it fucks with the dopamine. So that's a theory from the video. It was very interesting the way he explained it. It's a couple of videos actually, but that's how they explain like how someone could possibly adopt, like think they have Tourette's and honestly believe they do without ever having symptoms of it. It's crazy. Hey, I remember these bones. Is this where Gulvig is? Remember Gulvig? Whoa. Like a 9. I remember the first time I heard of the idea of like a viral video. I was pretty young. I don't know if you guys know who Rob Deerdeck is. He's like a skateboarder who became like a TV personality, and then he basically owns like MTV at this point. The first time I ever heard, like, I didn't know what viral was. I'd never heard of that term. I was really young. I was like elementary or middle school, and in one of his shows, he had 2 shows. He had Robin Big. Yeah, he owns Ridiculousness. He's the host of it. Well, before he had Ridiculousness, he started off as a skateboarder, and then he became part of a show called Robin Big, and then he became part of Fantasy Factory. And I don't remember if it was in Robin Big or Fantasy Factory, but Rob, he was way ahead of everybody in the world, and he was like, when I was a skateboarder, I did something that went viral. Everybody in the skating community and outside of the skating community, like a few circles, a few degrees of separation, they they heard of me. Even though I wasn't the best skateboarder, they heard of me because of something that I did. So then on his show, Robin Big, he was like, we're going to create something viral. And so he was like one of the first people I'd ever heard of who knew like it was formulaic to go viral. I forgot what he did. I think he wore like he was like sponsored by like Hardee's or something like that, and he wore like the mascot outfit for it. And then he got into like he was skateboarding, and then he got into a serious like crash or something. And the video like cuts off, and they just put out on the internet it was faked. But, like everybody was like, holy shit, what is this about? Oh, this is where we came from. Fuck. Fucking fuck. Anyway. And then on Fantasy Factory, he would do, every episode was basically a viral thing. So like it was weaved into his everyday life. He was like, MTV was basically paying him to do as many viral things as possible. And he was very successful. He was getting he's rich. He's a businessman. He owns like shit tons of businesses. He basically owns MTV at this point. They basically lost control of MTV to him because MTV like shows ridiculousness all throughout the day now. Even though he's like retired from it. Anyway, one of the things I remember, it's like he was able to create memorable moments like that. And one of the things was he was like, I want a cool nickname. What's a cool nickname? And one of the guys was like, how about Shark Bite? They were like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. And Rob's like, perfect. How do we make my nickname Shark Bite? So then he spent the whole episode learning how to actually get bit by a shark without dying. And so what they did was he did a whole bunch of research on chainmails that were worn by people who like in the age of swords, you know. They made him a custom chainmail made of like very specific materials to make sure the shark couldn't bite through it. And then he went through like training getting bit by dogs and stuff, and then they took him to the ocean in like a cage or something, and they got a baby shark, and the baby shark they put something on his arm to make it bite him on the chainmail, and they bit him on the chainmail, and then they immediately like ripped the shark off. So the whole episode was leading up to that moment, so he could be like, I'm fucking Shark Bite! I'm fucking Shark Bite! You know? And I'll never forget that. That's the point of the story. Like, I'll never forget how he was like, I'm Shark Bite! And I was like, what? Why did he do that? And I think it's on his resume. Like, it's Rob Sharkbite Deerdeck in most of his resumes.
Kratos, we need you.
Yeah, the whole viral thing's interesting. And like I said, Rob was one of the first people where I heard that phrase was being viral, you know?
Kratos, are you okay?
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
You're on fire, Kratos. Fucking
Come
bullshit.
on, Kratos. Off your back.
So the question is, how do I become viral? How do I go viral? So I could be like, I'm Sharkbite! You know?
Fire left side!
We can't just steal Rob's idea. Try using some slurs. Shut up. Using my own tactic against me. I've already done that. I have not gone viral. I use plenty of slurs. I use the most slurs. I use the best ones. And I'm still not viral.
Come on, get up, brother!
Incoming fire up above!
Maybe use some slurs? I was so proud of that.
Incoming fire!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Enemies behind you!
Incoming fire!
Oh, the buffer. There's a small window after you let go of R1 or R2 or L1 or L2. There's a small window where it's still, when you let go, it still treats it like you're holding on to it for combos. It doesn't feel good when you let go of shield and you end up using a move that has a huge cooldown built into it.
Left side, incoming fire!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Did I take damage for that?
Right side, incoming
Any
fire!
plans this weekend?
Enemies to your left!
What? Why are you firing guns this weekend, Anna? What was it you're doing?
Fire, Kratos!
That involves guns and rednecks? You plan to sleep in that Sunday. ABCBF. What is best friend? That's best friend, right? Or what else could it be? You guys don't see each other every day. Isn't this your first, like, relationship at that?
Impressive!
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining.
No, he has work. Damn, he's old? He's older than you? That's crazy. Gun thing is at 5, but what is it? I don't care what time. I'm curious. What are guns? Only by a year. He's got a job. Damn. How did you find someone so far out of your league? It's amazing. Man, boys nowadays will just accept anyone, huh? They just want to be loved. So I could sleep in and get dolled up. I don't even know, man. Oh, I didn't mean to jump off. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you of Demos.
You see yourself in these wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving.
Guys, am I right? Yeah, no. Dudes fucking suck. They'll take the first thing thrown at them. No offense, sadly. But, is this your first relationship, Adley? Your first and only? Like, actual? Not like fucking, I gave this kid a candy gram in kindergarten.
Look, another coal raider camp. We should do something about them and put your wolves at ease.
Fuck. First real non-stalker relationship? Wait. Why did you put it like that?
Can't do this without you,
You had a
Kratos.
relationship with the stalker? Why would you put it like that? You were with someone you shouldn't have been? Or... Because, like, you could have a stalker, but I wouldn't mention a stalker ever in a relationship. As a relationship. That's weird. Unless if you're the one stalking. Like you're talking about Harry Styles or whatever that kid's name is. Or Justin Bieber. Do girls still like Justin Bieber? Or do they realize he's balding now? Relationship turned into a stalkership? Wait. What? Finbar? You talking about Finbar? I vaguely remember you mentioning something about this, but I don't think you ever went in depth. Because I think Curry started talking about his stalker issue. Justin is crusty now? Yeah. Yeah, Justin Bieber didn't have a childhood, so he's still awkward as fuck. Like, when I shoot basketball...
Kratos, they're chieftain.
Uh-oh. When I shoot basketball, a lot of these, like, middle schoolers are really good. Fuck. There's, like, a lot of middle schoolers who are really good at basketball, but then, like, they're like, I don't know what to do with my shoulders and my hands. They're, like, really awkward, right? And they, like, their eyes are always darting around, like, act cool, act natural. I don't know what to do. And I feel like Justin Bieber still does that. Guy friend that liked me and I agreed to go out with him for a bit and realized he was weird, broke up with him, and he turned into a stalker. What the fuck? That's weird.
Kratos, they're chieftain.
Is Hadley a catch? What's going on? Is Hadley a catch? There's no way, right? Like, they just have really low standards? Which one is it, Hadley? You're not a catch. There's no way. fuck is that? This guy has dance moves for his main attacks. That is a catch for sure. If you mean like jumping out of a flaming building, you better catch her, then yeah, she's a catch.
The chieftain. Was he the one who captured the wolves before you freed them?
No.
Regardless, they should draw some comfort from his death.
No, you, Anna. We've already established she's not a catch. So one of you is definitely lying. Which leads me to believe both of you are lying. It's okay. Nothing to be ashamed of. So what, Hadley, do you like want to see him every day but you can't? Is that like an experience?
They're still scared.
Not of the raiders.
They're scared of Kratos.
Do not be afraid.
Aw.
You are safe. Good. Good boys.
Girls.
Good girls.
All they're girls. Women, am I right? I've accepted the fact that I'm an option. What does that mean? You're not a catch, you're an option? You poor thing. Yeah, so he better stay employed. Because you're gonna get sick of him if he doesn't have a job. If this is your first relationship, you better encourage him to stay employed or be busy. It's for your own good. It's for your own mental health. I'm telling you. Actually, I can go to this one. Track. What is this? Alright, I'm gonna start using the map a lot more. How do I get to Freya's sanctuary? We're probably gonna get there in the story. But for now it seems locked off. It's okay for now since I have school anyway. Yeah, that's good. Andy has a job. I just know that I said it's like one of those typical things where, you know, you have to wait for your girlfriend to start doing dishes before you can hang out with the boys. It's like typical first relationship type shit. Oh, I can't even go in there. That's the problem. Alright, let's do story. Let's get like an hour of story in. How you guys feeling about that? Feeling good?
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
I don't like Heimdall's character in the game, but I like the idea of Heimdall. I think he's too corny. It's like too Marvel Disney. Well, you will not go any further.
Excuse me, sir.
I
but
will
I have a
kill
moment
you.
of your time. Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order
What
to
up,
avoid
Thunder?
such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. Well, any questions before you travel on?
You saw Ludwig's event? Ludwig is such a fucking gangster, dude. The Smash World Tour got canceled because of Panda being like a really sneaky, I'm setting this up for everybody else, very sneaky, conniving organization, Panda Global. They're like an esports group. They partnered with Nintendo, and then they used that power to start like revoking other people's tournaments because they didn't have a license. And so they started threatening people like, I wouldn't have a tournament without, you know, being part of Panda's tournament series. Otherwise, you may not be allowed to do a tournament anymore. You may not get a license. So, yeah, Panda did a lot of scummy shit, and now, like, Melee tournaments are getting canceled. So, the Smash World Tour was canceled because of Panda, and it's like, that was going to be the biggest tournament of the year, and it's also, like, the most similar tournament to the tournament that Panda was going to have. It's like a world tour, so all the tournaments, you build up points from winning those tournaments, and then it, when you get a certain amount of points, you can participate in the main tournament, which is the world tour. So the Smash World Tour is being run by another company. They got canceled. Yeah, it's going viral. It's actually entering the mainstream. What happened to? So Panda's like going through some shit, and then they released a statement. And so after reading the statement, Ludwig Anders, streamer extraordinaire, he started off in the Smash community. He used to be a commentator. And then he started streaming, you know, just chatting. So now that he's fucking rich, he basically said, okay, so we're gonna boycott Panda and Panda's tournament. So he created an event overnight called the Scuffed World Tour. You know, still has the same initials as the Smash World Tour. Everybody who was going to participate in the Smash World Tour is now part of it, and it takes place the same day as Panda's tournament. It takes place as the championships for the Panda tournament, and I think there's an aspect of it that deals with charity. I don't know about that. There might be an aspect of it that deals with charity, and then there's a shit ton of money involved. So basically, it's a trap because now they have this event to boycott the Panda tournament, and if Panda abuses the power from Nintendo to shut down that tournament, then it makes Nintendo look really, really bad, especially if there is a charity aspect. They shut down a charity event for some petty reason. So Ludwig, he's like trapping them. Like, you can ban us, you're gonna deal with consequences, or you could let us, and then you won't get any viewership, you won't get any participants. So it's a lose-lose situation for Nintendo. The only problem is that Nintendo historically has treated it like they're always the victim. So they can turn around and be like, look at this, we try and help them, and then this is how they treat us for trying to support them. They boycott us, right? Because Nintendo's historically taken that stance where they fucked over everybody. They fucked over a lot of people's livelihoods. They fucked over money that was non-refundable from people who spent like a whole year creating an event. They just tried to fuck them over, and then when those people rebelled, boycotted, and did their own thing, Nintendo took the victim role. Like, all we do is support them, and this is how they treat us. So that's the only downside, but it's pretty sick that Ludwig created something, and I think he put his own money down, and he's got connections with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast owns candy bars, merch, and he owns restaurants. So Mr. Beast can support, like, Ludwig's last tournament, he supported, I think, like $100,000 worth or something like that. Plus, Papa John's is now in a partnership with Beyond the Summit. So Beyond the Summit might be a part of Ludwig's event. And then Ludwig's putting money of his own. Ludwig gives out like $50,000, no problem, at these tournaments. It's pretty sick. And if there is a charity aspect, they're going to make a lot of money. We'll see what happens. And the Panda thing is so extreme that, like, this YouTuber I watch for business and media, like, he talks about, like, media and social media and online businesses and stuff. He covered that today. He spent like an hour-long video talking about the repercussions, and it's like he's never been involved in Smash. He's never been involved in anything. It was really interesting that this is such a specific issue, yet it has so many ramifications, and it's such a scummy thing that it's like breaking into the mainstream.
About Nithog, you should know, we had no choice. It was Odin's doing.
Oh, I am very well aware indeed of the alleged All-Father's role in this tragedy. Sadly, there's no expecting him to clean up after himself. Not all gods showed the interest that you do in righting past wrongs. Now please, take the capture device and see if you can find our missing Lindworms. Until we meet again. I am already here, Master Kratos. Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here.
Oh, you guys saw that, right? When I did that? If you do it long enough, he fucking screams. Top of his lungs.
What else is there?
Never thought it would have escalated to this level. It needs to, because Nintendo has been really fucking scummy. Oh, Damn, they are all gone. Nintendo's been very scummy, and Panda like came out of nowhere as such a villainous. The fuck? Some dark soul shit, dude. It's like, all right, whatever. Well, I hope that happens. I hope. So it's too late. Smash World Tour cannot, like, people already booked their flights. They already rented their hotels. There's a lot of money lost from players, organizations, and the tournament itself has lost so much money, right? VG Boot Camp, they run the Smash World Tour. They are getting that's part of what Ludwig is raising money for, to recoup the funds for Smash World Tour. And then I think afterwards, after they recoup their money, the rest is going to charity. So they lost a lot of money. The event's 2 weeks from now, and Nintendo struck down the event like 2 days ago. It was supposed to start 2 weeks from today. And I think they purposely did it like that to be the most financially destructive, because they were perfectly fine with the Smash World Tour, and the whole process, apparently they had their blessings. Like, a Nintendo representative was given the okay on everything, and then 2 weeks out, it's like the most financially destructive. The only way it could have been more destructive was 1 week out or less than that. And I think at that point it would be way too, it'd be like criminal. It'd be like criminal behavior. And it could lead to like serious legal repercussions for Panda and Nintendo at that point. I just hope it doesn't mean that now every tournament is going to have to live in fear of being shut down by Nintendo. Because it's been happening every once in a while.
You're back. They're back. Simmer down. I see them.
We're back.
I have news.
Oh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Dropnir.
Dropnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Dropnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Dropnir.
Okay.
Dropnir. I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Dropnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted whatever should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
Uh-oh.
But to even store Dropnir, you'd
He's
need...
gonna reveal something.
You were saying.
So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger.
Did Sindri use it to revive Brock or something? Is that why he's looking so mysterious? Oh, is Sindri about to die? Seems like he's not scared of germs anymore. Seems like they forgot.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
This Lord of the Rings.
Got it!
You got the wrong one.
I think. I thought you didn't believe in fate. We were all worried about your son.
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horn that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady. Oh. Oh. Whew, that's a relief. Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
I just now realized how weird it must be to just
No
have my
idea what he's
face in
on
the
about,
corner,
brother.
just like smiling at the game, not saying a word, and it's just like playing.
I know you mean well, but to be honest, I don't like who I became on our last trip. I can't be around the violence that follows him. That follows you both. I'm sorry.
There's a meme right now. Someone's taking comedy podcasts, and they're taking recordings of like just an Asian person and putting him on the screen, kind of like how I am, or putting him in the corner. And they're rehashing people's podcasts, but with an Asian person in the corner, just like watching and never saying a word. There are whole channels dedicated to that right now. I don't know why. It's some sort of meme that's going on. Now that's content. And there's literally no difference except over the footage of the podcast in the corner, they have someone of Asian descent. And don't say a word. And then sometimes they'll end the video with like a clip from a Vietnamese marketplace for like 10 minutes. They'll take like an hour and a half long podcast, and at the very end, the last 10 minutes is like someone cooking street food in Vietnam for 10 minutes. I'm trying to figure out why that's a thing. I'm trying to figure out why that's a meme. I don't understand what they benefit from that.
You ready
But
to go?
there's a whole bunch of channels doing that, and like they're purposely like mislabeling titles as if they're like non-English speakers. It's clearly, to me, it's clearly people who understand that these comedy podcasts are funny and they get a lot of views, and they're rehashing it, or they're people who are fluent in English pretending to be someone who's not fluent in English and purposely posting clips and stuff with like botched titles and thumbnails that aren't relevant.
Ragnarok is coming. You're gonna need to stock up. Luckily, I'm offering new items.
Oh yeah? So the first time I ever saw it was the full-on video. They literally lifted a video podcast that was an hour and a half long, and then just edited them or an Asian in the corner, and then the meme has like evolved into, they take like 10 to 15 minute segments, and they'll be like Andrew Schultz thinks of Asians or something like that, instead of his thoughts on Asians. And then like 3 minutes into the video he mentions like Asians, but that's not the topic of the video. and then the rest of the video, like, they'll stop at like mid sentence, 8 minutes in, and then cut to another unrelated segment for like 4 minutes, and then they'll, like, in the middle of the thought, in the middle of a sentence, before they finish like all their joking on a topic, they just cut the video and end it. I don't know why. It's just a thing going on. Like, they'll literally take like some of the funniest portions of the podcast, and usually, like, when they're talking of a topic, it goes, like, in terms of funniness, it goes up, 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 and it's steady, and it either stays funny for a while or it dips, and they always cut it like right before it reaches the tip, or right after it reaches the tip, before it drops or continues onward into something. Like, it's hello. Was it loud? I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to get a new mic soon. Full on ear rape? Whoa, you can't just say the R word, dude. Couldn't get my buds out fast enough? My bad. I look over and the meters were red, but it just happened randomly. It's not like I had any control over it. Get fucked. You're coughing too? Sounds like Anna's dying. What do you guys think? Wait, what? Where's... Oh, armor. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be a hassle. Right now, defense is... So this reduces defense but gives a little bit more strength in Runic. This one's for the ladies. This one does the same thing but improves cooldown. I'm gonna go for it.
Wear it with pride.
Extinguish flames and vaporize. Dude, this is so Genshin. This game be Genshin, bro. Good choice. Slut. Fucking slut. Just kidding, I don't mean that.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Oh, I can upgrade it? Nice.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right?
Shut up.
Kratos?
Shut up, bitch. Fucking eat your Money's belt of wisdom.
Wear it with
Damn,
pride.
I'm broke now. Oh, XP, dude. This wears me out. This kind of stuff. Having to think about, like... I don't want to read. XP... skills... Damn. Axe upgrade. Hell yeah. I'm not reading any of this out loud to you. So you better get your reading glasses on. Fuck yeah,
See
dude.
you out there.
Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty. Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge. Yes, you've done it. Well thrown. Ah, the sound of the chimes is not unpainful at this distance, so perhaps you could not. Already here, as it were. So, I see you're deliberately attempting to push me to some sort of emotional outburst, aren't you? I'm not so easily swayed, my good man. Stop with the stupid chime! Oh, dear. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Classic.
Ah, time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No, no, no. I have
You
to.
heard him. What's your friend? I ain't gonna mess nothing up. What the? No, you pimpin' shrimps. keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
Think the fuck again.
What was all that then?
Oh, just Sentry trying to hog all the glory. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Neitherville been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock ain't prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates they'd never even think to look for. On account of being stupid.
Oh, damn.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock,
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorful.
Unusual surface here. Elvish, I think.
Break all the shit. Getting sleepy. Damn, I'm a weenie.
There. We keep cooperating, maybe someday it'll be Asgard in flames.
That is not my goal.
Doesn't mean it's not your destiny.
What are you insinuating, Highness?
Not a thing.
So, a tunnel for liquor and explosives. Little on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing a culture you helped undermine. Classic here.
Oh, all right. Might have earned that one.
Hell yeah.
Right side!
Watch the tongue, Kratos!
Get fucked.
Well, see why it's an abandoned service tunnel.
Bitch. Any plans this weekend, Thunder? I could've used this. No? You guys are lames. Oh man, I'm lame too. I try and get everything done so I could stream.
Look, over there.
You have to wake up early for soccer? No, you don't.
Why would he hide in here?
He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
Why do you feel compelled to wake up early for soccer? When you could just watch the replay and realize all they did was run, 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 run,
Alpha!
Kick the ball. Then run. Run. Is he Captain America? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Can't you see him in a replay? They're sleeping. That's what I'm saying. Especially, it's not the finals, right? It's not the championship, so why would you wake up early for just... That's something I don't understand. Soccer is one of those sports where people will just watch it the entire time. Whereas, like, most other sports, I mean, football makes sense because it's every Sunday. And then you, like, go out of your way to watch. It's every Sunday and Monday, right? Football? Like, NFL. So it's like 2 days at night. You just chill with dinner. That makes sense. Nobody really watches basketball the whole year. Baseball, don't even get me started. Nobody really watches baseball until the World Series. And even then, they wait. They wait and watch the most important games. The NBA, like, you don't watch all the matches? Well, I guess my point is nobody goes out of their way to wake up early for any other sport. Soccer is literally the only sport where everybody does that bullshit. What's your favorite teams? Fair enough.
Ah, a fortuitous oil spill.
Shut up. I want to play Bloodborne. I don't know why. Really into wanting to play Bloodborne. You know what I forgot about, chat? I forgot about Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol came out today. It's like Dead Space. I never played Dead Space, but everyone talks about it. Watch on massive Pascal. That's crazy. What's the time zone for Qatar? What's the time discrepancy?
Grim headed your way, fast!
Mind you, watch out! You're on fire, Kratos. They will fire.
Fuck.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
Collecting the trading cards? I didn't know there were trading cards. What the fuck? Dude, soccer makes no sense. It really doesn't. I think the only argument I've heard that makes sense about it is that it's such a low-cost sport. You just need a ball and a net. You can kick it around. You can kick around any grassy field on concrete. Whereas like basketball, you need a court. Most basketballs on hardwood. And you need a hoop set to the right height to get the most out of basketball. Whereas soccer, you can get like 90% of it on a field. Baseball, you need a field. It's a 9-hour difference? Holy shit. What's up, DP? That's the only argument that I've heard. And it was a comedian. He was saying, yeah, people only like soccer because they're poor. And everyone was like, "What? That's lame." And he was like, "Think about it. You literally just need a ball and grass, and you could be playing soccer." Like women's handball, you need a fat ass that doesn't just fall off a tree. Basketball, you need a hoop. Football, you need an oddly shaped football. I guess football is like that. American football is like that. So that's probably why the rest of the world doesn't understand American football. I think American football is stupid too. I think American football is the same level of dumb as soccer, though I think soccer is a little bit dumber. 8 hours for me? Yeah. I'm not watching. I don't give a fuck. That's just crazy that they'll start at like 8 p.m. their time and it's like noon over here. Baseball, you need bases, you need bats, you need a ball, you need helmets. Hockey, you need ice. Yeah, I got on late. The game went overtime. You're not in Discord, so you don't get the updates that I completely forgot I had to cover a basketball game today. And the game went overtime, so I'm trying to think of what other sports. Boxing, you need a ring, you need gloves. And that's not just something you do. Boxing's like hella scary compared to just soccer, you know? What sports? Pele played with fruit as a kid because he didn't have a ball. That's what I'm saying. That's perfect. That's the perfect proof. The best soccer player, one of the best soccer players ever, was dirt poor. So he played with the fruit. You could literally play with any spherical object and get 90% of the game. Grapefruit? That's crazy. What's really crazy is that futsal, which is just indoor soccer, futsal is so much better to watch, in my opinion, because they play on a basketball court sized court, indoor, and there's like, I think you could use the walls, right? So there's like that element of being able to angle shots off of walls. I could be wrong. That might have just been people fucking around when I watched. But because it's a tighter space and fewer players, it's like there's always some sort of interaction. Every 3 seconds there's a new interaction going on in futsal. And because the net is smaller, I mean, people score a lot more in futsal, so that's part of the excitement. I could watch futsal. I think that shit is amazing. Soccer was always on when I was a kid. I literally think it only exists. I think it's only that popular because literally anybody could fucking play. There's nothing to like about that. And to me, American football is so overhyped. It's so... I hate the arrogance of American football players. Like, I understand the arrogance in boxing. Floyd Mayweather could talk his shit because you're basically within an inch of killing someone sometimes. And it's hit and don't get hit. It's like the ultimate competition. I understand in basketball the level of skill required. Football, however, is just like they walk around with such a confidence. And it's such a like... It's like half of them are... Did you see where Canelo was beefing with Messi? No. What kind of beef with oh man, I flubbed this joke. I flubbed the execution. What was the name of the drug that he said was in tainted beef in Mexico? Clen. Was there Clen in his beef with Messi? Oof.
Oh, I felt that one, brother.
Grim coming at you!
Behind you, keep coming.
Wait, what happened to the other two guys? There. Mike Tyson was the best in his own opinion. No.
Poison, right flank.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
No. He always showed, if you see any interview with him and Ali, or they mention Ali, he always gives props. If you mean best, like, active boxer of his time, when he was young, yeah. Until he got fucked up a few times. And then in his old age, he doesn't think he was the best. I think there was a slim time where he thought he was the best, but only active boxers. He always, as fucked up as Mike Tyson was, he always gave credit to the best of the best before him.
Grim headed your way! Fast! Alka!
I don't understand what happened with Messi and Canelo. How could Canelo fuck up? Is Messi Mexican? What? Yeah, it's cannibalistic. They're just contending with. He was fucked up in the head. That's his biggest problem.
Watch your right.
Oh, I didn't even see them in the roof. Come here. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. He bit off of Vander Holyfield's ear. He was probably on cocaine when he did that, to be honest.
Poisonous spit incoming! Knock that Grim down!
Brother, get up. Brother.
Canelo fucked up our chances. We needed Messi. We needed Argentina. Who's we? Are you on the Mexican national soccer team? Who's we? We needed Argentina to score one more goal, and Messi didn't get the penalty, so I'm saying on purpose. On purpose.
Grim headed your way!
Hey,
Fast!
you gotta say it in layman's terms, dude. You gotta relate it to bitches or money or cool shit. Things I care about. I don't understand how Canelo beefing with Messi. Was Canelo like yelling at him, and then Messi was like, "Oh, I can't focus," and he couldn't score. You know, that's another thing that football and soccer have in common. They have the shittiest system for determining who progresses in tournaments. It always happens. I always hear these complaints. I feel like, I'm gonna say it, you have to be dumb to like soccer or football. I'm gonna say it. You have to be dumb. I'm sorry, Anna. You might be alright, but I think, because like year after year I hear about people complaining like, oh, it's a stupid system in football. We have to hope that Arkansas doesn't score 3 more points, because if they do, then LSU will be able to progress. And it's like, what? Whereas basketball, it's literally, you play each other, you get eliminated, and then you play the next person who wasn't eliminated. It's a standard bracket. There's a video of Team Argentina celebrating in the locker room. There was a Mexican jersey on the floor, and Messi went to take his boot off and kick the jersey. Canelo popped off on Twitter. So you're saying Argentina won. Argentina won, but instead of winning by a landslide, they chose to win by a little bit in order to purposely fuck over Mexico. You see how fucked that system sounds? It's such a stupid system. Soccer has the biggest crybabies. Hadley gets it. Dude, that's the best way to put it. I was trying to figure out the right words, and Hadley figured it out for me. Biggest fucking crybaby. Wow, the biggest crybaby. I'm just thinking it's third world countries, dude. Because it happens, like, there's such a level of I don't know how to think when it comes to, like, Manny Pacquiao. People are like, lucky punch. It was a lucky punch. Pacquiao didn't lose. He got hit lucky. They should revoke it. It's like, no. He got fucking outplayed. They were reading his movements. They countered him perfectly. Women's soccer is better. They're bullshit. Don't lie to yourself. Why would we ever want to watch a slower, inferior, weaker version of a shitty sport? The only time I'm watching women's soccer is when they do those photo shoots of all the women with body paint. I don't even know if those are actual female athletes. They might just be models with the soccer jerseys painted on. That's the only time I pay attention to female soccer. In high school, I was like a little more than friends with a girl who was really into soccer. She played for the school soccer team, and she had really nice legs. That's about it. That's all I've got for liking soccer. She had amazing legs. And the thing with soccer and American football that I don't like is there's a sense of a lot of fucking casual fans pretending not to be casuals. So it's like in high school, there was this other chick with the nicest legs ever. She didn't play soccer or anything. She was just hot and her legs were amazing. Anyway, she would like post on MySpace or whatever at the time about like a college in Texas, their football team. And then like she would like wear the Texas Institute of Technology tit. She would wear like whatever jerseys from the college. I don't think she even went to that school. We were like in 9th grade and she was like so indoctrinated. Is that the word? Indoctrined? She was so like she was so into that cult of that school, Texas, a Texas school. And she was like, ha, I'd rather go to Texas than Mickey Mouse school. Like when someone was like, go Gators, like, yeah, the Gators won this weekend. She's like, I'd rather go to Texas than Mickey Mouse school, you know, like. And like to me, I'm like, I bet you if I studied for a week college football, if I studied for a week and I learned like all the players and shit, I could go up to her and be like, so what you think about Larchwell Johnson? What'd you think of him? And she would be like, who? It's like, you fucking fake. You act, your whole identity is this fucking school and their college football team, and you don't even know Larchwell Johnson? I feel like it's like that. It's like that for a shit ton of people in American football and soccer. I'm just watching men's because the guys are good looking. Red or orange? I think they were orange. Maybe it was a family thing. Someone her fam went there. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she has to pretend like that's her life. Like, how sad is it to not have your own identity? So now I'm a fake fan. If you're watching for the guys who are good looking, yeah. But do you get what I'm saying, though? It's like they don't actually know about the sport or the players, but they bandwagon. Yeah, it might have been University of Texas. I feel like that's very, very common in football and soccer. And it's not just women. It's like, it happens with guys too. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? Like everybody knows someone like that. Guaranteed. Like every high school has a few people who are like so obsessed with, like my cousin was like that. He was like, he would like, I'll never play for the Gators. I'm like, and then like he would like flick off the TV like anytime the Gators were on. I was like, I mean, it's a pretty good school. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there because it's the best in Florida. And like he would take it so personally. And then he ended up going to fucking University of Central Florida. And that wasn't even like a good school for football. It just, I was like, why does your identity hinge on this? And his dad was like, I'll be so disappointed in you if you play for any school that isn't he was assuming he was gonna make it to college football. she did in Stop Liquor High School.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
And even he, like, playing football, following all his life, I always felt like he really didn't know the players or anything. He only knew the highlight players that, like, ESPN, their morning shows, they would highlight for like 15 minutes football. And he would know, like, Crabtree. You know, everybody knows fucking Peyton Manning and, you know, the mainstays of football. All the names that you hear all over and over. It's such a weird culture, and they treat it like they're creating gladiators. When this is the most brain-dead fucking sport. There's very little finesse in at least 60% of football. You know what I mean? Soccer has a lot of finesse, but to me, sometimes it's too much. It's like, oh my god, he's twiddling that ball around way too much just to not fucking score. Just to never score in an entire game. He twiddled that ball so beautifully for an hour and a half, and not once did he score. That's my problem with soccer. Soccer has a lot of finesse, but just no oomph. Football has zero finesse in like 90% of the athletes in it. It's literally just straight who's got the biggest dick, who could carry that dick across the football field the hardest and fastest. It's literally, there's like very little finesse. You have to be able to catch. One of the players has to be able to throw really well. One of the players has to be able to kick really well. And the guy who throws the ball, he has to like think and plan, and he has to have like a foresight. Guess I'm watching football now. Alright. It was a metaphor. Like, I feel like for the general population, I feel like football is way more obtainable than soccer. The skill sets and being able to play. Like, my cousin almost made it onto the college football team. I feel like baseball, you can't say that. Baseball requires too much skill. Basketball, you can't just fucking walk onto a D1 basketball team. You can't walk onto a D2 basketball team. You can't walk onto a D3. Like, there's such a level of skill to... You're not just going to start boxing. You're not going to just start playing golf. Golf isn't a sport, though. We've been over this before.
Knock that grim down before it poisons us all!
Behind you! Incoming poison! On your guard, Kratos!
That's Sindri. Damn, it took me forever to beat these guys.
Sindri, is that you?
Yes. I need to talk to Kratos.
Damn, was I supposed to utilize all this space to fight those guys? Shit. I was out here brute force and I was footballing. I was American footballing these motherfuckers.
Please listen. You have to let me take Brock's place. He can't talk to the ladies. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But... Oh dear.
Okay.
It's not his fault Atreus ran off, you know. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
There it is again. You're insinuating and you know it.
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The Giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate. The one who's fought wars against gods and won.
I am not their champion.
Well, we're each entitled to our opinion.
What? I feel like she totally changed the subject from whatever Sindri was worried about to making it about Kratos. It was such a weird, like, shift. Dude, this game's fucking weird sometimes. I thought I was gonna be able to open this door. As like a Dark Souls shortcut. What was she implying? That Kratos is the champion, not Loki? Is that what she was implying? Someone fill in the gap for me, because I'm a little sleepy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
These gates seem to be connected.
Dude,
See if
I
you can
hate
break
these
that lock.
hints. Wait. What is the other?
The sigil arrows should work with ice as well.
Shut up. What does this do, though? Oh, I see, I see.
It's open.
Puzzle solved. I'm the best. The fuck? Oh, what the hell is that? Damn, this D-Live viewer is tough.
Come on!
You know, the whole Heimdall thing. The whole Heimdall thing. It happened. Like, remember how we felt like this game isn't letting you learn anything in the story? They literally introduced Heimdall, and less than 20 minutes later, meeting Heimdall, the story switches to Kratos, who doesn't even know Heimdall exists, and they straight up say, "Oh, we need to kill Heimdall." Like, we just met Heimdall. Anyone else notice that? How nothing is earned in this game? Everything's just like spilt, just served quickly. Like, they literally introduce something, and then instead of having B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then you go back to subject A, they literally go, here's person A, here's subject A concerning that person A. So, like, it's a little frustrating because we literally just met Heimdall. We did a small mission with Atreus, and then we went on a little journey with Kratos to find the Norns, and he was introduced to Heimdall, and he has never met Heimdall. He had no clue he exists, and suddenly he's like, I have to kill him. And like, there was like nothing new was introduced in that time except for the Norns, which were used as a way to talk about Heimdall's intention. It's a little annoying. This game has very little nuance and finesse. It's kind of like American football when you think about it. Like, dude, God of War 1?
Well, that was a bloody heartier sort of grim. These won't be easy tunnels for the dwarves to take back.
God of War 1, they introduce Ares, and we spend the entire
We'll need to
game
get one of those gates open.
trying to figure out how to beat Ares. And so between being introduced to Ares, there are so many moving parts that you have to deal with before. In God of War 2, Zeus gets introduced and kills Kratos early in the game. Was that God of War 2? Yeah. And then we do all of these missions, right? In order to get back to that, right? Okay, so those are the final bosses of their games. But all the sub characters, like the Sisters of Fate, we had to go through a whole bunch of shit between us hearing about them to actually fighting and killing them. Like, Medusa was probably the only character that, as soon as we heard of her, we had to kill her. Every other character, like, we were introduced to Helios before. We realized we need to chase him down. So we did all this shit in between. We ran into someone else we had to take care of. We found Poseidon's wife. You know, like, there's so much. Things were not linear in the God of War games in terms of, like, the storytelling and the characters. This game, it's literally, here's person A, do thing A. Here's person B, do thing B. There's no, here's person A, here's a bunch of shit, A, B, C, D. I'm reiterating it. I'm hoping you guys understanding.
Then we could use the water to turn the wheel.
Shut up. What are you talking about? What do I have to do? Use the water to turn the wheel. For what? Let's see, what's the puzzle? Stupid fucking puzzle. It does not feel like the same game, by the way, that when we were searching for Tyr.
It's
When
no
we're searching
use
for
without
Tyr
water in the trough.
and doing all this shit, these kinds of puzzles. Alright, water in the trough. Okay. What do you want me to do about it? Which trough are they talking about? There it is.
That worked. Shall we?
This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might lead.
I am only protecting
I
my...
know. I know. And we both know the places protecting your child can take.
Kind of disappointing to see it almost pick up speed, just to go back to doing some puzzle or underwhelming side arc. What do you mean? Are you saying it was picking up speed yesterday? But to be fair, that was my point about God of War games. They do that. Just overall. Like, the last God of War, the side quests were a lot more interesting, I think, so far. They were a lot more interesting and exciting, so I'll give it that. But if you think about it, like, we literally could have been at the top of the mountain in the first, like, 10 hours of the game. And when we reach the mountain, Freya tells us there's a magical spell there. So then we went to Alfheim. We did all that shit with the elves in order to get the Bifrost light to defeat the magic. And then after we, like, end an entire war in Alfheim and do so much shit in Alfheim, which in Alfheim there were so many little sub-arcs already, right? So it feels like such a long journey, and then you're like, phew, let's go back to the mountain. You climb to the top of the mountain, you realize it's not the right mountain. And then the game still has like 70 to 80% left after you reach the mountain. That's the tutorial, getting to the top of the first mountain where Mimir's head is. You know? So the prequel to this, or the previous God of War, it picks up speed and then goes to doing side stuff. But I just think it did a really good job about it.
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
So we have to shoot straight. Is it better to shoot here? And then have one here? That wasn't it. Okay, they're connected. Oh, the other one blew up. Now they're all connected. What? Completely skipped that one. Wait, what? Oh, you know what they want us to do? I solved the puzzle in a way that they didn't intend for it to be solved. That's crazy. I solved the puzzle in a way it wasn't supposed to be solved. They wanted to use the oil. I cannot believe that. The devs need to hear about this. I just broke their game. Damn, man. They need to start hiring me to break their games. I'll find a way to break it. I feel like every game so far. Every game so far, I found something game breaking.
Poison, right side.
You got a nightmare inside, right?
Above you! Incoming poison!
Oh, this is a fine mess.
I'm a sleepy boy. I'm very sleepy. Oh yeah, they're just chilling with the nightmare.
Up above! Poison! Right side, brother!
Come on, dude. Me too. Sleepy.
An attack from above!
What's up, bitch? Move is so sick. I like how they improved that
His
move.
mother was a giant,
This
isn't that
one?
right?
She was one of the Jotnar.
Yes. I didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giants.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size. Or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
Yeah, she's as tall as Kratos. They revealed her in the beginning of the game. She has a long giraffe neck. She's got that GoWR 3000, you know what I mean? Wah, 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 wah. Yeesh. We'll probably come back here shortly. Game design. Kratos is like 7 foot tall, and his wife was the same size. Whereas His original wife. In Sparta, she was a normal-sized human.
There. Now we can open the other gate.
What was his daughter's name? Calliope?
Why is it you ask?
I was just thinking of how Odin antagonized the giants for generations. Nearly wiped them out of existence twice. Now you may have a role to play in stopping him once and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife would have wanted?
Do not presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. Her secrets haunt every step of your path, wasn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me.
But you need to ask. She saw your fate. 3 of Odin's kin dead because of the path she put you on. You don't think she knew exactly what it meant, sending you to
This is
Jotunheim?
mere conjecture, and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
Oh,
You're right.
Mimir.
It's not for me to say.
What is he doing in these tiny hallways? 2 of them? Oh my god, dude. This game is ass. How dare they present 2 of them? Also, Thunder, I just realized you might have picked up my streaming of this game when I was just doing random side quests that have nothing to do with the main story. But this one is the main story, so I don't know how caught up you are. I want to beat these guys in the next 6 minutes and then go to sleep. Okay, maybe not, but I want to beat them in the next 6 minutes.
On your left!
Nice, keep body blocking. Just like carrying numbers. Dude, that was the most insane way to die. I still can't believe that happened. Harry accidentally caught her like me. We should play Rumble's trios. We should try it out. I've heard it's hectic. I've also seen a lot of Twitch streamers are going in solo against trios, which is so dumb.
Oh, bugger, there's 2 of them. And they're angry. Left side, brother! On your right!
Got a little bit greedy when I died. Got a little bit greedy.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them. And they're angry.
You're on fire, Kratos.
Oh shit.
It will pass. No!
Shit, I had them. And I fucked up. Do 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 do.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them. And they're angry.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Do 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 do.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them. And they're angry.
It's stuck in that animation, dude. What's going on here? What's going on?
Behind you! Go! You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Okay. Focus. Spelled backwards is suck off.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them. And they're angry.
Oh, I got stuck in the wall.
You're on fire, Kratos.
Okay, so there was some interesting stuff there in that run. Oh, what's this? Text message? Let's fucking get this. Oh, that was not smart.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them. And they're angry.
Incoming!
fucking kidding me? Oh, you have something behind me? Where's the other guy? Found him. Living the dream. I don't think she works at that gas station anymore. I actually haven't been there in a minute. Living the dream. Real Hadley's mom energy. Living the dream.
Last enemy.
Erased it.
Well, who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is close. I can feel it.
What's the point of that? Living the dream. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Kratos, I see something.
Am I interested in this photography event? I'll have to star that email. By the way, if you weren't here when I mentioned it, if you're interested in an Xbox, you can get a Series S for $200 after an instant gift card on Amazon. You just type in the code Xbox in all caps when you order the Xbox Series S, and it'll shave off $50 off of the holiday bundle, dropping it from $250 to $200 before checkout. Isn't that amazing? I think everyone here. I basically only have 3 viewers, 3 consistent viewers, so I'm pretty sure all 3 of them
Look,
already heard this.
I wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instincts yet. And I know something about that.
Xbox Series S. It's the 1080p smaller Xbox. It pairs really well with Game Pass. And then if you have a little bit of know-how, it becomes a really powerful emulation device.
When we get out of here, I'll give you some space. Let you think carefully about whether you're ready for what it means to make this weapon and to use it.
Shifting to all PC gaming. Well, I think Game Pass is the best way to deal with that. So if you get Game Pass
Meanwhile, I'll
on
see what
Xbox
else I can
Series
learn while
S,
we're here.
you basically transfer
Maybe
all
I'll
that
send a
shit
few
to
Ainher
PC.
Yar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the fort.
Falky!
Oh, we've been here before. Holy shit.
Long as you know that ain't the way to the forge.
Whoa, I haven't even thought about like revisiting places with my new abilities. Would you guys want me to 100% this game?
You sure did go
Or should I
to
do that off
pains
stream?
coming here, busting old tear loose. What a prize he turned out to be, huh? Set it up when it's time to steal my kitchen, though.
Shit, Brock's the man. Maybe if it was a Series X, you give me. I'm not giving you shit.
Say good morning! Better take out that net, or it'll be eyeball city out here.
Yeah, Brock is my assistant. Oh, I know where we're going. That gate that we couldn't open before.
These mutts? No wonder they shut up. Behind you, brother!
Ah, this is a fine mess.
These mutts? No
I'd say if you don't have a console, the Series S is a great alternative.
hit me already!
And I don't include the Switch. I feel like
Incoming!
the Switch is separate from everything. Because Nintendo fucking sucks. But Zelda and Mario are so fucking sick.
Come here!
I fucking hate that about Nintendo.
Say good morning! Hang on. Almost got it. There. Well, come on in, stranger.
Never do get used to that trick.
Locals up ahead. Act civilized and hopefully nobody springs an alarm.
Oh shit.
No, quit your nattering, you snake-sucking mummy milksops with your protective gear. Ain't you never seen a
Milksops.
legend in the flesh before?
He's gonna find out he's dead.
Well, that ain't no good. You see what's wrong here, don't you? Those creepy flying eyeballs made a nest up on the cables. We gotta figure a way up there and clear them all. That ain't coming back down till we deal with that nest up there. Come on, let's try to get closer.
Hey, Anna.
Bodyguard or something?
Would you say Mario Galaxy was... Shut up, bitch.
Hope nobody left any hacks over lying around.
Would you say Mario Galaxy was as good as any other Mario game? You're playing Mario Galaxy, right? Mario Galaxy 1? Anita? Anita?
You're gonna look dandy as a red splotch on this here hammer. Okay, looks like that wheel up there opens the gate. No grappling up that way. Why don't you look around and see if there's a way to lift this lift?
Alright.
Now we're talking. Hang on, coming around.
Brother,
Living the
did you
dream.
notice the dwarves of the camp were twice as alarmed to see Brock than they were to see you?
They did seem surprised.
All right. Now I can turn this plane and tap that geyser. You just give me the signal when you're ready.
Now,
On it. He is dead.
Oh,
Gotta
Brock.
have a full stop at once, see? Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff.
Ah, promising.
Turn it.
Copy that.
What? I was not paying attention.
Turn it again.
Aye, aye.
I don't get it. What's
Once more.
Aye, aye.
what's changing that I need to be concerned with?
Again.
This only goes down, right? I'm not quite sure what the puzzle is here.
Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff.
I don't get it. What's going on over here?
Hey, I got the crank covered. You do the other stuff.
Does anybody see what the puzzle is? I don't even know what they're expecting.
There you go. Right on the money.
So what does that mean?
Gates open. Come on through and get those cables.
What? Why was that the solution? That was dumb.
Well, I think they seen us.
Above you! Watch out!
Here it comes. Finally! Now we can ride on up to the fort. Come on! The lady's waiting. Hey, got another riddle for you. gets bigger, the more you take away from it.
Well, let's see. Something abstract, I expect. Appetite? No, that doesn't work.
Stump for stump.
Oh, isn't that clever?
That was an interesting sneeze. I need to go to bed soon.
Ooh, that's brisk. Think I'll grab some for the lady.
Grab some what? The wind?
No, you idiot. The sound of the wind. Oh, watch and learn. See? Dwarven magic's all about the intangibles. The relationship between the stuff what you can touch and what you can't. It's about understanding.
Understanding what?
The nature of a thing's more important than the form of a thing. Hang on. I smell trouble. Hope you like it loud. How about a fucking please and thank you? Hey, Bunker! Come on!
So this lady then?
The Lady of the Forge. Ain't a more magical creature in this whole realm. Why, I've been waiting for my chance to meet her since I was knee-high to a notice. But Sindri had never had it. Said I was too uncouth. But today's finally the day. Woo! I got goosebumps on my bunions.
Why, bro, I've never seen you so... ever. Are you nervous?
What? Shut up. No, fuck you.
Damn, there are so many of those I haven't been keeping track.
Go on, Pasty. Turn the crank. Let's do this.
It does not work.
Huh? What is it this time? Out of the way. Let me look. Oh, fuck no. Do I gotta fix everything in this dang city my own self? I'm gonna need a couple of things. Follow me.
Of course.
Yeesh, this place ain't in some disrepair. It's disrespectful, I tell you. I need that axe of ours to go kiss that material out yonder. The spiky silvery stuff. You'll figure it out.
What?
This lady, what does she do?
Well, we'll both see soon enough, won't we? I know this, though. If we're real lucky, she'll give us her blessing. Doesn't give them to every piece, but the ones she does, there's something to behold.
The axe?
Well, that particular process was a whole nother cluster. Maybe sometime I'll spin you that tale. Faye's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men. Now I need a chunk of that bronze material over by all that busted up wood. Back in those days, I'd get so caught up in trying to be the best that I'd work till I plumb drop. Time goes by and there's less to prove. You learn to keep your own pace. Save your extra effort for when it's personal. Like when you finally get to show the lady who you are. Wow, Goldie, you sure did give up on that riddle in a hurry.
I give up nothing. Gets bigger the more you take away, is it?
That's right.
Sorted. It's desire.
Nope.
What do you mean, no? Desire only grows when you take away the thing you desire. All right, it's not perfect, but let's hear your answer.
Oh, you won't get it out of me that easy. All right, let's get back to business. One more crank to turn and it's on to the forge.
I see no forge.
You don't see the form of a forge, but we're going to nature of one.
I was almost following him for a moment there.
We're good. Crank it.
What's the point of that?
Where's the forge?
Here she comes.
What the fuck?
She needs the final ingredient. The blood of a god.
I'm not
Give
following.
her your hand.
Not following what the fuck is going on. Greek god of war symbol.
Doctor, almost forgot. Ma'am, it would be an honor if you might bless you first. Are you, hello? Hello? The fuck was that? She acts like I weren't even here.
Mermaids don't speak to our corporeal bodies. They speak to a part of our soul. A part specifically you might be missing.
Fuck! Damn it, Sindri, you lion cat scrubber! I knew it. I died. I fucking died! The fuck you want?
Needs a blessing.
Yeah, well, the one to give us the blessing just fucked off into the tomb.
It needs the blessing of a great blacksmith.
What? No, I can't bless shit. I don't have all my soul bits. The blessing wouldn't mean squat.
It is the nature of a thing that matters, not its form.
What the fuck happened to Kratos?
All right. May this weapon strike true. May it be wielded with wisdom. May it be put down when its job is done.
Alright, this bit got me. Kratos seems to be following.
Let us return home.
There's a lot of it I don't know. I know that they're trying to find a way to kill Heimdall.
Now you know I can't let you take our new gal home without giving her a try. Look, we got volunteers.
Watch your left!
Wait, what? Oh, it multiplies. Like the ring. Okay, so they need something to kill Heimdall with. The only way to land a punch on Heimdall is to overload his senses. So then they figured this ring that automatically duplicates itself could be forged into a weapon. The Lady of the Forge, some mermaid. It's so fucking confusing. The whole thing with Brock not having a soul, Sindri revealed that to Atreus. He said that Brock died and he wasn't able to recoup his entire soul. He was able to revive Brock, but only with like 3/4 of his soul or something like that. I don't know why Kratos was acting like this is all normal though. This shit's getting weird.
Now you know I can't let you take our new gal home without giving her a twirl. Look, we got volunteers.
I'm overwhelmed.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother? Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
I don't like how Kratos suddenly became a fucking simp. He's like, I need
Now
a
you
great
know I can't let
blacksmith.
you take our new gal home without giving her a twirl. Look, we got volunteers.
Oh,
Behind you! Incoming!
so it just multiplies. can have 5 of them out at once.
Ain't your first time with the spear, I reckon.
It is the first weapon a Spartan learned.
Well, hell! Ain't this just like old times?
Put this more forebodingly myself.
Okay, so the first one of the 5 disappears. How do I detonate all of them?
Brother, that
Oh,
gun's trying to perch on high.
Cool, I guess, cool.
Now you know I can't let you take our new gal home without giving her a twirl. Look, we got volunteers.
Right side, brother.
That's pretty cool.
That's just stuff. Ain't your first time with the spear, I reckon.
It is the first weapon a Spartan learned.
Well, hell! Ain't this just like old times there?
To put it more forebodingly myself.
Ah, they were trying to set up this weapon the whole time. See what I mean? I kept running into... kept running into enemies with armor in this particular portion of the game. I was like, what the fuck is going on? How do you destroy the armor easily? This weapon lets you destroy the armor quickly. No fucking wonder, dude. I was getting annoyed with the armor. I was like, why did they do that?
It will serve.
Watch your back.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with the spear, but ladies love spears. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Looking pretty battle worthy. Let's see if she can help us get out of here, too.
So we're gonna get another weapon
Up
to
there,
fill
see that weak
up
spot?
with you pay?
Jam one in right there. That's it. Yep. Guess we're doing this one boy style. Listen, I appreciate what you said back there. It's good to have friends when you find out your brother's a rack-scabbing liar.
No doubt he only wished to protect you.
Weren't his call to make. Guy dies, he's got the right to know about it.
Take heart, Rock. We all die sometime. Many of us more than once.
No, never mind all that. We gotta finish putting the spirit through her paces. Come on. Might have to get creative up ahead.
Right there, left flank.
Oh, lick my face! There's eyeball nests all over. Get your throwing arm in gear.
Go! That tongue's nastier than blood.
Get the dang down!
Above you! Watch out!
That dead crazy eyeball city out here.
I kinda wanna stop. I'll just pick up here tomorrow. Should be able to stream. I have a lot more work to do tomorrow than I do Sunday. Like can't stay up.
Take it off, man. You've got this.
We'll pick up tomorrow.
Brother,
I gotta get to sleep.
up. Brother.
I'm gonna have like 5 hours of sleep. Alright. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Most likely. We'll see. I've been making an effort to stream no matter how late, so that's just because I know I'll never get this done if I wait for the world to stop for a moment.